Alright, it is Club 2 Up TT night. We have not ridden the giant Trinity time trial bike in, I would say, probably almost a month or two. And then before then I literally hadn't ridden it for like 8 to 9 months. So this is the second outing in pretty much the last 12 months. So it's gonna hurt because every time you ride a time trial bike it hurts. So at Southland, Liam punctured my front 75. So my ratios today are a wee bit off, which is a little bit sad. So got the 75 on the back, got the 50 on the front. Obviously we've got the Durace DI2. I haven't actually got my power meter on there at the moment. We're just running the Durace crank off the Scott foil. So that's pretty much the setup, and I've got my GoPro Hero 10. I'm trying out a different angle here. Usually I have it either under the seat here looking backwards, or I have it like somewhere around the handlebar area looking forward. But this time I was like, oh, that is a pretty cool bit of the seat. We'll see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to test it out now because I think potentially it might look really, really rude and you won't be able to see anything at all. Just check my DI2 battery. Green. Well, sweet, we've got battery, we should be fine for the race. GoPro on. So this is pretty much what the angle looks like here. We'll have to play around and see what it looks like when I'm riding it. I'm currently on the bike. Ooh. She is a wee bit in the way of my legs. Looks like a cool angle, but it is a wee bit in the way of my legs, so might have to do a little bit of tweaking.
Can't beat, we're behind you, we're catching.
You walk past them and slap them on the ass.
Yeah, I was say, give him a hurry up, we can go past. Well, if you do, you won't see Scott. Settle down, son.
Can you film our start?
Sure.
Not their start.
You guys.
What?
Not their start.
My crank fell off.
Your crank fell.
Press that by the
Go
knot.
practice on these guys. 2, 1, go.
Good luck, guys.
Ride.
Alright, so it's the day after the TT. I can take my Garmin out of my tape contraption and try and get it off my bars before it gets too sticky. And the next bike that's going to be going on is going to be the gravel bike for this weekend's adventure. We leave on Friday and get back on Sunday. So last night's TT did not go, I guess it didn't go completely according to plan. Obviously I wanted to pull as many laps as I could for as long as I could, and it would have been really nice to be able to 50-50 swap off with Derek, but I think I did the first 15 minutes swapping off, and we were kind of sitting around, it's kind of like a false flat and a little bit of a headwind on the way out. I think we were sitting on about 37, 38k an hour, kind of just looking at the average speed, and I was kind of sitting at around 185 to 195 beats per minute. And I got to about the 15 or 16 kilometer mark, and like my whole like groin area and everything just went like real numb. Like obviously from sitting on the TT saddle, I haven't been in this position for a long time. Because one thing you need to know about TT bikes is that they're super uncomfortable unless you ride them like at least once or twice a week. You have to really get used to them. Yeah, my the whole undercarriage just went real numb, and then like I kind of like adjusted myself on the seat for a while and didn't pull a few turns to try and get my like the numbness to go away, and it did eventually go away. But after that I just had no power, just had absolutely nothing for like 20k, and then pretty much didn't pull another lap until like the last 5k on the home stretches home, when we were doing like 50 to 53 kilometers an hour. So yeah, we ended up getting second. I think we finished 53 seconds behind the winning team. So having a look at the race yesterday, we averaged 41 kilometers an hour, 59 minutes and 20 seconds. I did 192 beats per minute for 20 minutes, which is pretty big for me. Obviously I've got no power on that bike at the moment, so I'm just running everything kind of off my heart rate. So yeah, it was a pretty hard effort. My heart rate peaked out at 199 beats per minute, which I don't know if I've hit for a very, very long time, but to be fair, I've only just started using my heart rate monitor again. But yeah, it was a pretty hard effort. So yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. Haven't ridden the TT bike in a while, but just such a sick paint job. I absolutely love riding this bike. Such a sick design that Matt did on that bike. I think that was almost like a year ago now. But the next video, we're heading for our Nelson bike packing trip. So the next few days, pretty much we're leaving 2 days from the time I post this video. Got to work out exactly what I'm taking in these bags. Hopefully the bike's not going to be too heavy. Oh, and another thing, I went a little bit extra on the old gravel bike because I don't want to try and blow myself up now that I'm going to be carrying all this extra weight with me down south. So I went out and got myself a GRX Stages power meter. So I've got that all tuned on. That's all ready to go for the weekend, just so I can kind of pace myself, so I'm not trying to sit on like 700 watts up all the climbs and do something stupid and completely blow my smithereens apart. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. We've just hit 16,000 subscribers, which is absolutely sick. I really want to try and push towards that 20,000, so I'm going to try and keep the uploads pretty regular. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that now.